Among the questions asked by humans, this one stands out as particularly prevalent, having been asked from generation to generation. Various theories and explanations, both for and against, have been proposed. The questions center around how a person can be considered the Son of God, how a man can be credited with dying for the entirety of humanity, and how it can be claimed that a man died and rose again. Several hypotheses have been put forth to explain away the mysteries surrounding this personality, Jesus. Born over 2,000 years ago, Jesus fulfilled all the prophecies given about him prior to his birth. The Bible, the holy book of the Christian faith, contains both the Old Testament, which includes God's covenant with the Israelites, God's commandments to the Israelites, and God's promises of the birth of the Messiah, and the New Testament. In John 5:39, Jesus, in answering the questions thrown at him of who he is, answered, "You studied the scriptures diligently because you think that in them you have eternal life. These are the very scriptures that testify about me." For as aforementioned, there were existing writings about him, prophecies, and he was expected by all. John 5:36. Jesus wrought works never before performed by any. Those around testified that he spoke as one with authority, and how no man can wrought such works if God isn't with such men. Matthew 7:29. For he taught as one who had authority, and not as their teachers of the law. John 3:2. Rabbi, we know that you are a teacher who has come from God, for no one could perform the signs you are doing if God were not with him. John 14:10. Jesus responded, "Believe that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake." Now the question is probably bubbling up inside you. So where are you headed? Here is the answer. Besides religion, another concept prevalent in human discourse is the insatiable desire to prove things. This desire drives all the forces, prompting you to seek answers to the questions within and before you, particularly who is Jesus. To cling doggedly to improving theories is to cease being inquisitive, a fundamental human trait. To condemn something based solely on opinions and doctrines without first investigating it is to be biased. It is a deliberate choice to remain ignorant, blindly promoting propaganda. Now back to the question, who is Jesus? There are numerous books and literature available worldwide about Jesus, both for and against. I'm sure you might have come across some of them. The question to ask is, have I gone beyond what I've been taught, beyond what I've been told to believe? Have I conducted my own unbiased research, uninfluenced by my previous knowledge? From past to present, there are numerous testimonies about Jesus, people who have encountered him, miracles received in his name from both believers and former unbelievers. Below are sources to aid your research. The aim of this write-up is not to impose the personality of Jesus on you. Rather, it is to empower you to take a stand based on your own discoveries, rather than relying on propaganda or being swayed by others. That is equivalent to being used as pawns in a chess game. After all, as a wise man once said, permit me to paraphrase, no one judges a thing without first making inquiries about it. Thank you.